Oh, good. Wow. Oh God, I said little dot. That's a big dot. Okay, is this enough? Oh, guys. And then blend. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This actually isn't my natural hair. I like to pretend it's my natural hair, but it's not. I use like a mermaid waver tool. And I guess I've got a bit of my natural frizziness mixed in with it. Today, I'm gonna be testing some more of your makeup hacks that I asked you for on Instagram. If you don't follow my Instagram, it's just @SOPH. But basically any of your tips and tricks that you find work really well for your makeup, I've collected them all in and we're gonna be trying some. Let's get into it. And my little tip to you is before I do my makeup, I always moisturize my lips at the start so that it can sink in while I'm doing my makeup. And then when you come to put in your lipstick on, your lips are really soft. And a couple of you guys did actually suggest the same thing. And if you've watched my videos for a while, you will understand how excited I am that Laneige are actually today's video sponsor. I have been using their lip sleeping mask for around 2 years now. I featured it in my 2021 favorites. This is still the same tub. I have used this so much and there is still so much product left. You get 20 grams of product in their lip sleeping mask. You also might remember a couple months ago, I used this one in a video because Kendall Jenner was using it in one of her Vogue videos. It is a lip sleeping mask that is intended for using overnight, but I do use it in the day as well. And I'm just going to show you guys some of the other flavors. If you don't know Laneige, they're a South Korean beauty brand. So they're a K-beauty brand. Their expertise is hydration. So obviously the lip masks are extremely hydrating. They also do have sleep masks for your skin as well, and a lot of hydrating skincare products that are going to give your skin a glow. And all of their packaging is really cute as well, which helps. I love cute packaging. But I said in my 2021 favorites video, this is one of the best lip balms slash lip masks. It's technically a lip sleeping mask that I have ever used. It just makes my lips so soft, and it does come with a little spatula. So if you don't want to go digging your fingers in there, you can use the little spatula. So you just take a little bit of this on the spatula. You don't even need this much. That is maybe even a bit too much. And I mean, I already did just put some on, but then you apply it to your lips. Leave it on overnight and you will wake up with the most supple, soft, baby-like lips of your life. This one is the vanilla one, but they do have 6 flavors in total. This one is the original one, which is berry scented. It's not super overpowering, it's just got a very nice sweet scent. They've then got sweet candy. Oh, it smells like strawberry sweets that you would get in a sweet shop. They then have grapefruit, which I love the color of this one. It smells like grapefruit. It smells absolutely delicious. They've got lemon sorbet if you want something a bit more invigorating. I love my job. You know what I'm like with my scented lip products, okay? I could just sit here and sniff these all day. Don't do that though, that's probably not recommended. And the final one is chocolate scented. Okay, out of all of the fragrances, I think this one might be my favorite. The chocolate one is ever so slightly tinted. So if I just show you, it gives like a bit of a nude, just like a tiny little bit of like a brownie glaze on your lips. I just love them. And in the UK they're available at Cult Beauty, Beauty Bay, Look Fantastic and Selfridges. And in Europe they're available in Sephora. They all smell amazing. I will leave a link down below in case you guys want to check them out. And thank you so much, Laneige. I love you. So makeup hack number 1 comes from K.Ty08. I'm guessing it's like Katie08 maybe. Use setting spray as your primer and spray all of your brushes with it. Makes everything stay flawless. I'm going to use this NYX Plump Finish one. I'm going to spray it on my sponge, which a lot of you said to do this. I can definitely see how this would work because it kind of like keeps your oils in, I guess. Cool, my face feels a little bit kind of tacky now, which I like. The next 2 tips came from Amanda Ivetti, who said no foundation or concealer on your nose. It instantly makes your makeup look less cakey and dry. And also from C.H. Davies, extreme minimal foundation on nose where pores are larger to not look cakey. What I will do is use the excess that is on my sponge and just gently pat over my nose. So I'm not actually directly applying like a big blob of foundation on my nose like normal. Also, if you have any makeup hacks or makeup tips of your own and maybe you missed my Instagram post, leave them down below in the comments. I find it's so nice when I see people helping each other out in the comments, and I guess we're all helping each other, so feel free to leave them down below. Oh, we're just using my L'Oreal tinted stuff in 2 to 3 light. They also said to spray the brushes, didn't they? I feel like that's just gonna make everything go a bit wet, but we'll try it. Okay, so at the moment, avoiding the nose. You know what? I'm not really noticing that much of a difference with the damp brush. I think because this is quite a glowy foundation anyway, I thought maybe it would kind of separate it. But no, so far so good. I'm just going to add a tiny bit of True Match foundation just on my cheeks. So now that I've applied that all, my brush has barely got anything left on it. So I think the problem is though, I have quite a lot of redness around the sides of my nose. So I feel like I need a little bit of extra coverage there, but I guess it depends how much you're trying to cover, because like if I had active breakouts on my nose or a lot of redness. I kind of want a little bit more coverage there. But that being said, just using the excess on my brush has definitely added a bit of coverage. We see how we go with the concealer. Oh, my makeup actually applied really nicely over the top of the setting spray. Looks normal. So this next one comes from my friend Adam, and I have a voice note to play you. So let's listen to it.
Right, so basically, recently I ran out of my concealer, and the only thing that I could find that I could use as concealer under my eyes was my P. Louise base, because it's like a really light colour, so it worked for highlighting. And even though it was quite thick, when I tell you that stuff did not crease at all, like I've noticed recently, because I'm aging, my eyes have started creasing, my under eyes a lot, but that did not crease. So that's like a little makeup tip that I actually have picked up. I've been mixing in a tiny little bit of P. Louise base under my eyes, and it has stopped the creasing. See if it works.
Genius. Adam, if this doesn't work, I'm holding you accountable. I didn't even own the P. Louise base, so I finally got one, and I can't actually wait to try this because it has been around for quite a few years now and been so popular. I got the shade Blank Canvas. Oh no, wait. Rumor 01. Looks like this. It's basically, it's just shot out at me. It's basically just an eye base. This one looks quite light though. But Adam said to use a little bit under the eyes instead of concealer, and apparently it does not crease. I've also heard of people using eye base on the nose. Oh my good. Wow, okay. It's very bright. Whoa, a little bit goes a very long way, doesn't it? Jesus. Do you want a little bit more coverage? Maybe just add a little bit more base. Is that a terrible idea? Let's also bring this onto my eyelids. Putting the excess around my nose. But overall, the tip of using less product around your nose to make it look less cakey definitely works. And I also find as well that I used to use a lot of thick, full coverage matte foundations, and they would make me look more wrinkly than I actually am. And I used to have the problem of my foundations setting in my smile lines a lot. I did put a little bit of weight on, which kind of filled my face out a bit, which made them less obvious. But also as well, I find that not putting as much product in my smile lines helps so much. Using like a bit of a more medium coverage foundation and just not applying so much product around my mouth really helps with my foundation settling into my lines, because the less product you have somewhere, the less there is to settle into your lines. You know what? I feel like it's breaking up slightly in my eyelids, and I think it's because I had a lot of setting spray that kind of landed on my eyelids and is now balling up a little bit. Let me just conceal my blemishes. My beauty blender feels a bit sticky. You know what? I actually quite like the feeling of my beauty blender with the setting spray on it, because it feels almost a little bit sticky, and I feel like it's making the concealer a little bit sticky, which is then making it stick to my blemishes. They're pretty much completely gone. We have got two blush hacks. I don't have a contour hack, so I'm just going to quickly do my cream contour. I'm using the nude sticks in Bondi Bay. Let's do another spritz. I really just thought that spraying my brush was going to make everything separate, but so far it's actually not too bad. Seems to be working fine. I forgot actually how nice the Nude Sticks cream products are. I've not used this in ages. I used to use it quite a lot for like no makeup days, but it's blending like an absolute dream. When I'm blending my cream contour, by the way, a couple of people have asked me recently, like, how do you blend cream contour without making it go patchy? I don't really swipe my brush. I just kind of tap until it blends out. Apart from on my nose. On my nose I do swipe it about, but not too much. You know what I've noticed? Where I've sprayed my sponge with setting spray, there's makeup stuck to it, whereas normally it wouldn't be stuck to it like this. Can you see there's like little patches of foundation or concealer or something that are stuck to the sponge? Maybe that's not the best thing then, but I say do what works for you. So, two blusher hacks to try. The first one comes from Sarah V Naz, or Sarav Naz. I'm really sorry if I pronounce anyone's name wrong. They've said using lipsticks as blush works 100%. Oh wait, I have a really nice lipstick colour that I want to try for this. I got this Charlotte Tilbury lipstick a few weeks ago, which is in the shade Karina's Star, and it's like this really pretty kind of, I don't know, what is this? Pink with a slight hint of coral. So I'm going to try this as my blush. Do it on one side of my face. This is a trick that I think goes back years and years and years and years, and it absolutely works. I used this in a TikTok the other week of me recreating like a Midnights inspired Taylor Swift look. The packaging is just so incredibly Midnights as well. How gorgeous. That works. And then the next blush tip is to mix a liquid highlighter with a liquid blush for gooey cheeks. I'm guessing you mean glowy cheeks? Unless gooey cheeks is a thing that I've missed out on. I don't know. I think she means glowy cheeks. This one comes from Natalie_W98. So I'm gonna take Roxy's Blush with Revolution. This is, do they have names? I think the names are on the box, but I didn't keep the box, but it's just the more pink toned one. And I'm going to mix it with a bit of the 17 light reflecting highlighter in the shade Rose. Let's do a little dot of highlighter, a little dot of blush. Oh god, I said little dot, that's a big dot. Mix. Just kind of stamping it on. Oh my. Okay, yeah, that definitely works. That is stunning. I'm gonna put some on the other side as well to make them a bit more even. The only thing is I then go in and powder my whole face, but if you don't powder and if you've got dry skin, yes, yes, yes. So far, this base is looking really good. Okay, this one comes from Francesca Garrett _ and they've said, powdering my entire face till it's sugar dry looking, then using a glowy and dewy spray. Looks glowy, lasts all day. I can't wait to do this. So, I think I'm just gonna put my hair back for this one because I don't want to get powder in my hair. So let me just quickly blend over my under eyes. I'm gonna take this translucent powder from Revolution because this is very pale. Like they've said, you want to make your skin look like you've got icing sugar on it. I wish the lid was bigger than this. It's really difficult. I don't want it to go super patchy. Hang on a sec. Maybe I should use a brush for this instead. You know what? I kind of do this anyway because I usually powder my whole face and then use a setting spray to make it look a bit more skin-like. But I've not actually tried like completely drenching my face in powder. Oh. Okay, is this enough? Maybe I've gone a bit overboard, guys. Maybe I used the wrong powder, you know? Where's my... Oh guys, oh guys. I've just used a brush on my face that I had used for a Halloween look that had black eyeshadow on it. I look like I've been down a chimney. I'll be back in half an hour. Let me just go and redo the base exactly how I just did it. Well, I won't make that mistake again. I'm back. I've just redone my whole base. Let's try this again, shall we? I was just looking at my face and I was looking, why does it look a bit grey? And I was thinking, I swear this powder's usually translucent, and then it clicked. Oh, it looks so dry. Okay, looking nice and ghostly. Different brush this time. Blend that all in. I'm gonna take a bit more of a glowy setting mist. So this is the Beauty Crop Vitamin Babe Mist before. Super dry looking. It's kind of just melted away the powder into the rest of my face. Honestly, what did I do before I had like setting sprays and mists and stuff? It is just a game changer. That absolutely works. Thanks, Francesca. Next one comes from _Grace Farnan. And the hack is to use man's hair gel for eyebrow gel. Obviously, everyone's using the Got To Be Glued, which is a unisex hair gel. It's hair gel. I'm gonna try this, which is James's Stonefish Original Sculpting Clay, which is what he uses in his hair. Actually smells all right. It does not smell like fish, can confirm. It's like a hair wax. And I'm gonna take some on my spoolie and put it in my eyebrows. It's quite a matte wax, so I feel like this might actually work quite well. So let's try this eyebrow first. He doesn't even know that I've got this in here. Oh my god. It's going a little bit funny with my foundation, but yeah, because I've got foundation on underneath my eyebrows, it is going a little bit weird looking because it's like scraping off some of the foundation, but oh my god, that has glued my eyebrows, which isn't for everyone. I am impressed. It's pretty much like soap brows. They don't feel like they're going anywhere anytime soon. So I'm just gonna go over them with a bit of brow pencil. Okay, it's gone a bit weird with putting the brow pencil afterwards. Oh my god, look how fluffy my eyebrows look. Use an eyelash curler to get the perfect cut crease without using concealer. And this one comes from EVG Blowes. I've seen people do this. Did I not recently try this in a video? I feel like I did. This is the problem, right? I need like a close up mirror, like this close, to be able to do this. I'm just gonna have to use the viewfinder. Wait, let's get it in the right place first. Here, maybe? Then, oh god. I want to do something green, so I'm gonna take the shade Mammon, which is the green one. Funny that. So let's try and put this in place. Take my green. Oh my god, I've just got it in my eyebrow. Okay, and then blend. It's kind of difficult to get your brush around the handle of the lash curler. Has that done anything? Oh wow, yeah, it definitely does. Oh crap, but I've got it. This brush is too big. Oh, we've got like a double kind of cut crease situation going on here. Let's take a smaller brush. Let's just try like wiping that away. Unless you get it at the exact angle, it's actually very difficult. Let's try again on this eye. Hold that in place. Take the green eyeshadow. And oh, I need to blend it more, and I also need more colour. And again, it's like gone through the little gap in the lash curler. Try again on this eye. Blend. God, they made this look so easy on TikTok. Okay, I'm finding this a lot more difficult. I don't know whether it's maybe my lash curler being a bit more chunky. It's not like one of the standard ones, because then I've also seen people using this side of the lash curler to do like a cool wing thing, which let's try that as well. Oh no. Would also work if I hadn't have done it too high up. Oh no. It's not quite gone to plan, has it? This is the only one that for me, I find this more difficult than just doing the cut crease. It is good to have like a bit of a guide, but I think you would need to stand sort of very close to a mirror and spend quite a lot of time blending before you remove the thing from your eyes, because it's a little bit fiddly, but you know what, I think we can make this work. I'm just gonna keep blending out the greens, and then I will have to go back in with a bit of concealer to kind of fix it. Oh yeah, I need to get it out my eyebrow. And also both times it came like through the gap. Just taking a bit of the white eyeshadow, which is called To Be Fair, in my inner corners and kind of to blend that out. And then I'm going back in with a bit of the P. Louise base again to try and clean it up. I'm going to say that one can work if you have the right type of lash curler and if you do a lot of practice. Other than that, it could be a little bit tricky. Setting that with a bit of To Be Fair. Then I'm going to go back in with the green along my lower lash line. That is definitely not my lower lash line, my upper lash line. And then also taking a little bit of this on my lower lash line. Fun. You know what? I've got to say, currently my under eyes, completely crease free. Another hack that really made me laugh, and I've definitely had this one suggested to me before, is to hang on, let me zoom out for this one. From Eureka B, or Ulrike, said to warm up your mascara between your boobs/thighs, especially in winter, makes it easier to apply. I can warm it up between my thighs though. Apparently it makes it easier to apply and less clumpy. I don't have any kind of old mascaras that are going a bit clumpy that I can test this on. But if anybody's tried that, let me know if it works. Also, I've heard that warming it up in a mug of hot water works as well if your mascara's like getting a bit dried out. I just found that quite funny. This next one comes from, okay, I can't even read out this name. Nuahahahahahaha. And they've said only doing half eyeliner and half outer lashes, which I love the idea of that, and I love like a lifted look. And I have actually been doing this with my eyeliner recently, but what I want to do is try this with my mascara. I am also going to do it with my eyeliner. I found that doing this with my eyeliner especially really helps to kind of open up my eyes. Instead of bringing it all the way into my inner corners, it can make my eyes look a little bit smaller. So more recently I've just been doing the wing coming from about halfway in. Oh, I might have even gone a bit too far in with this one. And usually I would use a brown eyeliner. Oh, but I kind of don't want to do a wing because I don't want to disrupt this. So I'm just gonna line my upper lash line. Oh no, I made a fatal error. So I'm not actually gonna wing this. What I'm gonna do instead is just take a tiny bit of black eyeshadow on that brush and just sort of like smoke this out in my outer corners, but not actually do a wing. And it just helps to add like volume to your lashes, but without kind of closing off the inner part of your eye. Then I'm gonna take my mascara and just put my mascara on my outer lashes. I know that this person probably means false lashes, but I'm gonna apply most of my mascara on the outer half of my lashes, and then I will put a little bit on the inner corners, but I'm gonna focus on the outer half. And instead of going up, I'm dragging the brush out. And then same on my lower lashes. I used to do this at school with my lower lashes. I'd only put it on like the outer half. Probably something I learned from Michelle Phan, I don't even know. I got all my makeup advice off of YouTube. So I've added a good few layers to the outer half of my lashes. No. I've just sat in my eyeshadow palette. Oh my god, I literally just put this jumper on clean today. I'm just gonna put a tiny layer on my inner lashes as well, but I want that kind of fanned out effect. I think it works. Let me just touch up my bronzer and blush. And then the final makeup tip / hack comes from Jade Annalise, and she has said only overlining the middle part of my lips and underlining the corners slightly. I've seen a few people talking about this. So you kind of like don't go all the way up to the edges, and it gives the appearance of like a rounder lip. So you don't overline all the way up to here, you kind of stop and like cut it up a little bit. Overline the middle and the top, and then underline there at the corner. Okay. Yeah, it definitely gives this like little round lip effect. I think it definitely does make my lips look fuller, because usually I would overline all the way up to here, but I've kind of like rounded it inwards. It's giving me little brat style lips. They do look fuller though. I think it's an illusion. It's like the illusion of it. I'm using my Candy Icing Lip Liner, by the way. Maybe I need something a bit more brown toned, you know? I'm just gonna go over that with a bit of the Anywhere Caffeine by Makeup Forever, just to make it a bit more brown toned. And then over the top of that, I'm gonna just dab a little bit of Cake lipstick. And that is me done. You know what, guys? Those were some really good makeup tips. I actually really love all of them. The only one that didn't really work for me is the lash curler cut crease hack thing. But at the end of the day, if it works for you, that's all that matters. Thank you so much for the tips and advice. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. I can definitely do another one of these videos if you're interested. Thank you so much to Laneige for sponsoring the first part of this video. And if you guys want to check out their lip sleeping mask, I will leave a link down below. I hope you guys are doing good, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.